What's up, guys? Welcome to the Warriors Report. We have a trade to announce. The Raptors have finally made a trade, and no, it's not involving Kyle Lowry just yet. The Raptors have announced they are trading Norman Powell to the Portland Trail Blazers, and in return, the Raptors get Gary Trent Jr. and Rodney Hood. So my first initial reaction, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit disappointed. It was sad hearing Norman Powell's post-game interview yesterday, him talking about how he wants to stay with the Raptors. And it's a little disappointing because my initial reaction was I would have liked to get a center back, personally, if we were to trade Norman, and we would have liked to get a lot more assets and draft picks. But especially after hearing what Kyle Lowry is expected to get, or what the Raptors are looking to get for Kyle Lowry. Lowry is 35 years old. Norman Powell is 27, young. I know he's an expiring contract. I would have liked to get more into it, but I did look up some stuff into Gary Trent Jr. I have not seen him play, and I realized he's only 22 years old. So I know he's been getting a lot of minutes. With CJ McCollum being out, Gary Trent Jr. has been getting a lot more minutes with him being out, and he's averaging 15 points, almost a steal a game, 2 rebounds, an assist and a half, and he's also shooting really well from that three-pointer. So he's shooting about 39%, which is really good. It's close to what Norman Powell, I believe, is shooting. Again, and we get Rodney Hood as well. I'll talk about Rodney Hood in just a second here. It's really sad to see Norman go, though. Personally, I would have wanted a center back. And when you talk about first-round draft picks, I mean, Gary Trent Jr. is only 22 years old. He's actually younger than our first-round draft pick this year, Malachi Flynn, who's 23 years old. So he's 22 years old, and he has NBA experience. So he's averaging 15 points a game. I can't complain. He's on a cheap contract as well. I believe he's only making $1.8 million. So we did need to include, unfortunately, Rodney Hood into this deal for salary purposes to match Norman Powell's salary. Norman Powell was making 11 or 10 somewhat million, and Rodney Hood is making, I believe, 10.8 million, something like that. And we're stuck with, unfortunately, him until next season. He's making that as well. Hopefully we can buy him out or trade him to another team somewhere. Not big on Rodney Hood. He's averaging, I believe, like 5 points in 20 minutes, and he's shooting the ball horrible from the field and the three-point line. He's making a lot of money, so hopefully we throw him to another team and they can take care of his salary. But again, that was my initial reaction. But Gary Trent Jr. is a nice player. Again, he's 22 years old. He's, I believe he's 6'5", 210 pounds, so he provides, he's a little bit taller than Norman Powell. We can have him come off the bench or start, depending on what we do here with Kyle Lowry. If I were to grade this trade personally, again, I know I'm being a biased fan, I'd probably give this a B-, just because, again, maybe we were expecting a lot more for Norman Powell, especially hearing all the teams interested in Norman Powell. I'm happy with Gary Trent Jr., but Rodney Hood is, we're stuck with his salary again, unless we make a trade. But a little Kyle Lowry update as well. Apparently, the 76ers, Woj just announced that the 76ers are apparently out of the running for Kyle Lowry. We know the Raptors are asking for Matisse Thybulle, Tyrese Maxey, and 2 first-round draft picks. And a lot of 76ers fans online are saying, well, that's too much, but you do have to give up something to get something. I've always said this, and especially when you're trading within a division, you have to give up more. So it sucks we won't be getting those players. I really wanted Tyrese and Matisse Thybulle. They're really nice young pieces, but there are reports apparently suggesting that the Clippers of all teams are engaged with the Raptors in about getting Kyle Lowry, which is kind of surprising because we know the Clippers don't really have any pieces. They have Zubac, he's a center, and they don't have any picks since it seems like they gave up millions of picks in that Paul George trade. But a little disappointed. Again, we'll see what happens with Lowry. You know what? He might just end up staying. It just seems like every time we try to trade him, it doesn't work out. So for all we know, we may just end up having Kyle Lowry on the roster past the NBA trade deadline. But I did want to do this update about the Norman Powell trade. I do want to hear your thoughts, guys. So let me know what you guys think of this trade. Let me know in that comment section below. What grade would you give this trade? Personally, me, I'm giving this a B-. I feel like we could have extracted a bit more, maybe a first-round pick. I do want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please hit that subscribe button as well. It really helps this channel grow. And stay tuned, guys. Again, I'm sure there's going to be more rumors about Raptors acquiring players or wanting to trade for some players. So I'll be making another video shortly on that, guys. So thank you so much for watching this, and we'll see you soon.